Hello again, everybody. Missy Lee's here. I'm here to show you another guitar exercise. Will hopefully be useful in this time that you're at home. You can work on this over and over. This exercise can be used anywhere on your neck. It's a really great exercise to learn for a few reasons. One being your accuracy of playing. Playing in time. We're going to play this exercise to a metronome today. Once you learn how to play in time, it'll be a lot easier to play with other musicians down the road. And it'll overall build up a lot of finger strength. It's a great exercise if you're feeling maybe it's a little tough to play guitar, you're thinking that your fingers hurt and that you can't stretch very well. It's basically like yoga for your fingers. So in order to begin the exercise, I want to first show you the Metronome app that I have downloaded on a phone because I don't have an actual metronome on me. This app is called Metronome 60. It looks like this one right here with the 60. It was free in the App Store. It's great for all ages, very easy to use. Once you open it, it brings you to your metronome page. This number here is your tempo. For this exercise, you can use any tempo you want, go at any speed you want. Basically, starting slower is really important in working your way up. You don't want to start too fast and not be able to play it. You want to start slow and work your way up. I'll give you an example of what this tempo sounds like. So 50. And you can change your tempo by moving the plus or minus. Say I move this all the way up to... See how it's getting faster? And back down. I've also set it to 4/4 time, this little 4/4 here. If it's on a different time signature when you open, you want to click that, move over to 4/4. That's 4 quarter notes per measure, which is what this exercise works well with. I'm going to set our tempo to, I think 55 will be good for today's exercise. If that's too fast for you, once you've watched this exercise, that's totally okay. Once you do this on your own, you can set your tempo to whatever you would like. For now, I think that's a good middle ground. So that high beep is your 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and so on. So in order to start this, you want to make sure your guitar's in tune. I've already tuned mine up and I showed you how to tune in the previous videos. So go ahead, you can pause this, take a second, tune up your guitar. Always make sure your guitar's in tune before you're practicing because you want to make sure you're playing accurate notes. Today I want to start this on the 7th fret. No specific reason why, I just like that number. I like the number 7. Again, you can use this exercise anywhere on the neck. So go ahead and take your first finger and count up to the 7th fret on your low E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Go ahead and hit that. Make sure we're in the same note. If anyone knows what note this is, go ahead and say it out loud. It is a B. B. Good job. So, this exercise is going to involve us playing 4 quarter notes on each string, starting with the low E, then A, D, G, B, E. So it'll go a little something like this. We're just going half-step quarter notes. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the whole exercise, 4-finger exercise. That's because you're using all 4 fingers, moving your way up on the strings. So let's try that together, exactly what I just played. So that's starting on your B, your 7th fret of the low E string. And I'm going to start the metronome and we're going to play it to the metronome. I'll move a little closer so you can see this a little better. It's very important when doing this exercise that when you work your way up, you want to keep the lower fingers in their place. Because if you do it like this, oh, you might hit a wrong note like that. It's a lot easier to do that. So you want to keep them, and by keeping them on the strings the whole time, you build up a lot more strength in your fingers. So let's go ahead and try that together, just working our way up once, and then we'll stop. I'll get the metronome going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, ready? We'll start out together. 1, 2, ready, play. And stop. That was the first round. It was very good. Something we can do is that when we get to the top, we can repeat that cycle, but we can do it descending. We can go down. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, all the way back down. So let's try that together. We'll do it all the way up, starting on that 7th fret of the low E string, your B note. Everyone get that? We'll go all the way up, and then we'll do exactly what I just did and repeat it going down. So let's try that. 1, 2, ready, play. Get ready to go down now. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Perfect. Well done. You can, again, repeat that as many times as you need to at any speed you want. Over time, it'll become much, much easier. I know it's probably a little difficult right now, but don't give up. Just keep working at it. A little something we can do for some of you who are looking for a bit of a challenge is we can kind of work through this without stopping, but we'll move our way down our neck. So let's say we played the first part all the way up and we're coming back down. What you can do is you can take the whole exercise and you can move it down to the 6th fret. And do the same thing we just did on the 7th. We're going to move it down again, down to the 5th fret. 2, 3, 4. And so on. Now, if that's a little difficult for you, that's totally okay. You could, once you play it through the 7th fret, you can stop, take a break, stop the metronome, start it back up, and you can start wherever you'd like on the neck, or like slowly shift it down till you work your way to the bottom of the neck. If you are up for that challenge, once you repeat and get back down, you just slide the whole thing down a half step and repeat until you make your way down the whole neck. This exercise works on any fret though, so say you do that and you want to stop and start up here, you can absolutely do so. Wherever feels best for you, whatever you want to work on. But yeah, that's the 4-finger exercise. I think that's enough information to take today and work with. Remember, don't give up. Your fingers will probably likely hurt. I know mine did for a long time. Now I have these permanent calluses on my fingers. But it does get easier, and you'll become a much better player, and just practicing playing in time is very important. So I recommend maybe downloading an app. Some tuners, sort of like this, have metronomes on them. So whatever you want to do to play in time. It's not necessary if you don't have one. You can still do this exercise, of course. Just a nice tool to have to make sure you're playing the notes consistently. But cool. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you soon. Stay safe out there.